kills. Coming out. Try and mess with some of the last hits and cure this lane a bit, but here comes Jerax with these crits. If he gets the block in, he blocks his forward, doesn't hit him with the stun, but he's completely surrounded. Now he levels up the spin. They are looking for this kill, but Jerax getting very low. The Stroke of Fate is there, and Anna should be getting his first blood. Gets the kill just before No Tail goes down. That's a shared bounty. Nice little... See a full-on tri-lane from OG. Thompson, is he going to get killed here by Sumail? The decrypt is there. The Nether Blast, one or two more right clicks. Thompson has a tango. He tried to go for the tree block. Oh, that would have been so good if it worked. Despite the death there, it has been an okay lane, considering it's a 1v2. Prep to fissure damage as Thompson doesn't go for the Nether Blast. I think knowing that the Sleight of Fist can be used to dodge that Nether Blast. We're seeing it again here as bottom lane Anna actually goes down. Crit Dark Willow. Hero back to the high ground, Save gets back to safety. Things settling down here in the lane stage, but EG 2k gold lead already. This lane stage has been very favorable for them with the kills they're getting, the farm they're securing. Sven, Arteezy absolutely free farming, but they've got to be careful. Here comes Anna again in this bottom lane. He's got the X-Fall stun, and one or two more right clicks might be enough, but the stun immediately dispelled off by the Aphotic Shield, but the Blade Fury allowing him to chase through the Shadow Realm, and the damage from the magic is enough. Anna gets the Healing Ward in the trees here, so he's healing up, but he's completely trapped and surrounded. He's trying to turn and fight. The Healing Ward, not enough there, just level 1. And now No Tail, he needs to be careful himself.
No Tail is dead. Burn Shaker doesn't have a fissure. He does.
Got a totem followed up by a fissure. They are looking to turn this one. No Tail with the X-Wall stun. They've got one kill. He's getting a second. This Healing Ward is causing all kinds of problems. The Stroke of Fate as well. No Tail with a double kill.
Abaddon had the Aphotic Shield ready. Whose hero is this? If you just cut off the Pugna, yeah, Branch and the Whale, DI edition.
Yes, the MMR. You would not expect, yeah, I mean, this is just a new style of play and build coming out from Thompson.
Thompson was always a guy who was inventing things in Dota.
Yes.
At bottom, if Ember Spirit gets that, Bane is just guarding it. He can easily gank the side lane.
Uh-oh, No Tail. This is not a lane you want to really be in at this point if you're OG, but that's why they send their 5 positions down there.
Yeah, that's going to be a free tier 1 tower on the bottom lane.
His job is just to try and defend this and keep it alive as long as possible using Stroke of Fate. EG understanding that, punish him and followed up by playing a tier 1 tower. TZ with the last hit, that's almost his Midas complete. 9-minute Midas phase boot 1. Really good timing on his item. Top lane, just found another kill. Unlike last game, this time around it's EG with a much better laning stage. And it's not necessarily entirely off of aggression, although we have seen Arteezy move around the map from top down to bottom to push to mid. But it's very much around also balancing out the aggression with farming. Arteezy with the Midas, the stacks as well in the jungle. They are playing nice and efficient Dota as well. Thompson, he's really deep here.
He's really dead.
Yeah.
Out of the position, trying to make too much happen. You can see what kind of game OG is playing right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, they don't have a single observer ward over the river.
Going in on No Tail here with the grip here. No Tail staying alive here. The RP comes just to cancel that grip, although what's about to wear off. Sumail's going to be a little bit careful. Gets caught by the X-Fall stun. Is he going to go for this kill? Has a Sleight of Fist, cancels the salve. Sumail isn't going to commit to the kill.
Has been killed.
Dire lose that courier in mid. I believe tower shots just been. Bold move into this enemy jungle. Just trying to scout out some of these stacks to see what's going on. It's turning this on with the stun though. They've got any follow-up lockdown. Doesn't look like it. The bait not quite here, at least not right now. Jerk's charging on forward, has the turn. They're trying to bait out this borrowed time. Echo Sign comes in, doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Barely clips Arteezy and S4. Borrowed times it off here as Arteezy does pop the God Strike. He's going to look to go in and fight. The Skewer is there, followed by an RP, but the Fear! It stops the Omni Slash. That saves their lives here. They could still look to turn this one around. Anna goes in with the Healing Ward, but without the Omni Slash on the RP, Crit saves the day. The Healing Ward gets sniped as well by Sumail. He does manage to dodge the stun from the Stormbolt here as Anna goes charging forward here. The Blade Fury damage should be enough with the Omni Slash roll-up. He doesn't even need the Omni Slash. He finds it now. He gets the double kill. Anna playing this fight so incredibly well in the backline. It's been Nightmare up though. Sumail like chasing kill. Looks like Anna's going to be back to safety as Sumail. Yeah, he's going to slide a fist down the Pugna. Sumail on a mega kill streak.
Sumail can do whatever he wants in this fight because he has Abaddon behind him to back him up with the Aphotic Shield and nice grip from the Bane, but from the high ground. But this is not the target they should be looking for. Oh, double damage, Jug, Smoke.
Right into Roshan they go. Do Dire know this? I think there's a Radiant Pinks coming out. I don't believe EG actually...
They don't know what's happening.
Yeah. There's such good Radiant vision, and Seb's positioned on the outside of the pit. He wants to be able to, you know, scout your own
structures
side.
are fortified.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be too late.
Thompson. Fear himself out. They need to get that Fear in soon. I believe they're going to be a little bit too late here. Can Crit get in on time? He's got a Blade Fury as well, and he needs to use it. Anna's trying to get it low there. It's going to be a Remnant into the pit. He comes in too late. Anna's already got it. Anna picked up the Aegis, falls the Roshan kill. And OG want to take this fight. Now they've got names. They take out the Dark Lord to start the fight. Arteezy comes in the backline, goes on the Pugna, but the problem is he's got no solution for the decrypt. There's no BKB. He's in RP now as well. The RP catches out a couple here. Anna charging forward. He's still got Omni Slash, but he doesn't want to commit on Jamel, but he does once he's burned his mana. He knows there was no Fire Remnant out. He burned his mana with the Diffusal Blade. He's killed off 3. S4 now in trouble. No borrowed time available. They're killing him one by one. Jarek tips S4. I think they know this Swede has no escape to the Diffusal Blade slow. S4 is going to be the 4th casualty. Arteezy got RP. He does survive, but that's because OG were focusing on fine. Arteezy, it feels like the same problem as last game. A very different game overall, but it's this BKB timing of his that just comes a little bit too late. He needed it like for that fight there in order to take a team fight.
Either that or Abaddon needs to take care of it.
Yeah. And again, he can't really defend. He's gone in on the backlines here. He's looking for the Pugna. Can he finish him off? Thompson, he's got his decrypt to help him out. He's got the ward on the high ground as well as the life drain. He's got the double life drain as well with the soul bite. He's healing so much because of this. S4's borrowed time comes up, but Thompson's back to full health. And they've lost the Shaker though, but OG still want to take this fight with the Aegis in hand. Fortunately for them, EG repositioned on the high ground. The 2-man stun coming out with the Stormhammer, and Arteezy's absolutely deleted Seb, and the Aegis popping on Anna means he could be in trouble when he comes out of this one. There's no Fiend Script to deal with him. The Omni Slash is there. He's bouncing around. He's not actually going to get the bounce into the 3 heroes. He goes for the Blade Fury TP instead.
They're still chasing. Do they have it? Yes. Yep. There's the Yule Scepter.
The EG. Ultra kill for Arteezy.
Soul Ring active called Sacrifice.
Okay.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Oh, smoking Anna leading the way. Finds Fly. He's going to instantly delete us. As Arteezy jumps in the backlines, he gets a 2-man stun, but the RP is there just to come around. The Omni Slash is going to go on through doing some good damage here. Fear looking for the backlines. Will catch out a couple. Actually catches out Anna as the Omni Slash wears off, but Arteezy is so incredibly low, looking for a blink out, I imagine. Or even a blink back in. Thompson, he gets killed off by Arteezy's Stormhammer. Jug. Looking for gun down crit here. Anna needs a couple more right clicks, but he's being gripped up now. Skewer is there, cancels the Fiend Script. Nicely played by Magnus, keeping him alive. As that's going to force out a Remnant just to escape here. Seb charging on forward. They should be able to at least finish off the Bane here. And Jarek knows that's a dead Bane. He's looking for more. He blinks past, but there's no fresh targets to go for.
I think EG is fine with that.
Try and push this one. They bought back the Pugna, but they feel confident. And on the front lines is just so tanky with this Skadi Manta style. Just getting a tier 3 tower will allow them to take some shrines as well. Anna goes for the Blade Fury, doing what damage he can with the Nether Blast. He'll actually look to commit onto Arteezy, who doesn't have God Strength still, so some good damage being dealt here with the Siege Creep and the Nether Blast. This tower's down to 260 health. Anna wants back in. He wants to finish this one off, and he's going to succeed.
Healing Ward is ready.
Have to force it and go for the Raxay OG. They're going to back off and go for these shrines. Prioritizing that top shrine, the ones near Roshan.
Roche will spawn in 30 seconds. That's a quick spawn.
But this Roche fight is going to be so hotly contested. Fighting around Roshan, this is where buybacks really come into play. And Pugna, buyback on cooldown means Thompson has to play this Roche fight incredibly cautiously. Oh shoot, Bale's just going to go Remnanting again. They get the 2-man route. Is there a fear to follow it up? You betcha. Catches out 2. Jarek is in trouble. He's been taken out by Arteezy. Instantly buys back, but they've also lost No-Tail, who does not have a buyback. And Thompson, we talked about his buyback, says he's dead for 75. This could be EG securing themselves Roshan. Anna's been slept up. Is there a Fiend Script? It's on cooldown. It's already been used. Anna's got the Blade Fury.
Anna still has ulti.
Ember Spirit's out of the Remnant. Yeah, they throw out the RP. There's going to be a nightmare to try and save him. 2 mils out of mana. 2 mils dead. They're going to lose Sven as well. Anna with a double kill for his team. Only got the 1 kill. Godlike streak on Arteezy is ended as S4 does not have borrowed time, and the Blade Fury is just going to look to chase him down. Jarek's with the stun. His buyback coming into play there.
Should go straight into Roche, but they still have a healing ward. EG, they got way too confident there with Pugna, who had no buyback, Grimstroke as well. But with one good Echo Slam and Anna with ulti Also, Ember Spirit had no remnant to fall back to.
They used so much of their control to kill the rest of OG that Ana, he was nightmared up there, but they didn't have any follow-up stuns. Teasy was either out of mana or just didn't have his Stormhammer up because Ana, the second that Nightmare wore off, just Blade Fury back safely, re-engaged, and destroyed them with the RP.
Yeah, and with the Scotty, that's one of the best items you can get against the Sven.
Yeah.
Also, he's sitting on 40 plus armor on Juggernaut, so Sven can't really focus him down. Almost 3,000 HP.
3,000 plus gold on Jarex as well. He managed to end Arteezy's godlike streak of 1,300 gold. And he's King's mid though. OG want to go high ground. They see Arteezy's Sven top, and this is where like, well, if they're going to be top, we got to force them back. Keep EG honest. Make sure they don't play out of the match. You want to force them to defend. And EG may just have to give up this Raps. Just use it. Looks like they want to try and defend this one. S4 gets stunned up. He's going to lose his entire mana pool of the borrow time force out as well. So now there's a 50-second window with it on cooldown, and Ana doesn't actually dodge the stun. It finds him afterwards, but he's more than okay with this butterfly Aegis. He's just going to take out this melee rack, uncontest this, essentially.
Sven is dealing no damage to him. The mischance from Butterfly, and now he's sitting at 50 armor, 49.
They just Sven. Wants to be able to deal with this Jug. Jug just hit level 25 though, so an extra second of Omni Slash. Usually you often see that extra health, but I think he just feels tanky enough as it is, and wants that ability to just Omni Slash the Sven. Gets gone with the Bloodstone, but there's an instant Manta. Ana pops the Blade Fury. He's going to force RTZ back on the backlines. It was actually the Ember Spirit who initiated it. He's forced to defensively Remnant out of there. He's low on mana though, Sumail's got to be careful. He bombs back up to try and take this fight. Ana with the Lotus Orb bounces the stun back from the Sven. Aegis lasting for 30 more seconds here.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
Nightmare is on him and he wants to take it off. Doesn't look like it. Seb just throws out an Empower. Sven popping the God Strength here. Is he going to go in?
Use the Bloodthorn on him.
Yeah, he's going to look to take out Ana's first slide. Is he even got the damage for it? There we go. They pop the Aegis. That Aegis was expiring in 15 seconds anyways. Can they take this fight? Now Ana immediately Blade Furies on the backlines. They've lost crit though. That's the big kill. They were looking maybe for a Dark Willow Terrorize onto Ana. They're just going to be forced to buy back. Ana with the Lotus Orb still on the front lines here. Arteezy can't really throw out that stun unless he's willing to commit a BKB. Does Ana go for this melee racks or do OG play it safe?
Bringing something on Jug. Alright, they're giving him cheese.
Yeah.
He's making...
You've got to burst
this
him now.
Lotus Orb is doing God work because Sven can't really throw it.
He's out of mana. Sven, he's down to 150 mana. He can't actually take this fight, even if they don't kill him. Ortiz forced back to the Fountain, so I think OG may try and take this rack. The problem is no one can really wake him up. If Magnus wakes him up, he probably dies for it. So you let Ana take the racks here. He's got Blade Fury if you want to use it now, but Sam hiding in the trees. He gets the RP on the back line. This Hero in forward. They're going to throw it an Omni Slash. Arteezy does get the BKB up, but he's dying to die back. Arteezy's being bashed up as well. It's a dieback. He's beyond godlike. Ana absolutely destroys them on the back line. Sumail, he's trying to do what he can. He's gone in 1 versus 3. He swaps his Willow. That's a dieback from Crit as well. And Sumail is in all sorts of trouble. EG running out of lives. They're just all dead. They're so bound up. 2 of them linked together. The Skewer going to push them as well. And it looks like EG, they're down to their last lives here. They buy back on the Ember Spirit. S4 gets taken out as well. He's got no buyback. Jarex is invis in the backlines with the Shadow Blade. He stuns up Sumail once, gets to the second stun as well. That's an instant dieback from him, and I think this is GG. EG have been 2-0'd by their nemesis. OG take them out once again. It's a bit of deja vu from the last time these two teams met.